Welcome fellow detectives, it's time for another video and today we're gonna talk about another picture postcard set, and that is the Blind Love set, and this card in particular is very important to it. If you're new to the channel, hi, I'm Mo, and this channel is dedicated to solving the researcher's first murder, a murder mystery puzzle written by John Finnemore. That means on this channel you'll see everything that I do and you can follow my journey through this murder mystery puzzle. And today I want to talk about the Blind Love set, which kept me engaged quite a while. As always, this video contains spoilers, especially for this piece of the puzzle, because I don't know how I could tell you otherwise. I cannot clue this. I need to spoil it. But maybe it helps you to kind of get the first idea of what you need to do, because these cards are kind of confusing first. Because when you have a look at them, they are all drawn in this black and white like stuff, and they all look kind of unconnected. But if you take a closer look, you'll see that some characters appear more often than others and they share different cards together. And if you try to Google Lens them, and we've already Google Lensed the shit out of other sets, and if you haven't seen those videos, check it out. And it won't take that much time that you'll stumble across Blind Love, which is a series of stories about love, just very basically. And I won't dive deeper into it because this card gives us a very important clue on this. As you can see, there is a post-it saying blind love will only mislead. Ignore it. So forget everything that you've Googled already about blind love, because it won't take you anywhere. I think John Finnemore just used these images to rearrange them and to have another murder mystery inside the murder mystery. And that was kind of disappointing for me first, because I did a lot of Googling around the story of Blind Love and all the images, and I just noticed that some of the images were altered and they were kind of combined. So for example, this character is out of another image and it was added into this image, so it kind of fits another storyline. Another very important clue on another post-it on this green murder board card is no survivors, no other killers. That means that we have to rearrange kind of the scheme, who murders who and who gets murdered by who. So two of the very important things we already spoke about, but there are a couple of others. You'll notice that on these cards, on the green murder board card, the persons or the characters do have pins somewhere in their body. So this is already a reference of who we need to take in account for this murder mystery scheme that we need to solve. We also got this red ribbon, so this is kind of the thing we need to piece around and connect murderer and victim. And I think this is everything you need to know for the start, and you can jump off here, I guess, if you just needed this as a start, but I took some time and I just did my own thing on this set, so enjoy. The full story of the Blind Love set. And I hope it is correct, but I think it is. So here is the story. The initial murder takes place here. The sick one, let's call him Dylan, gets killed by Bob. You wonder who Bob is? Well, it is this fellow here cosplaying as a doctor. And when Dylan's eyes are shut forever, he gets accused of murder by this angry lady. We call her Susan for the story. So Susan is upset that Dylan is dead and is pretty sure that Bob is the murderer. Bob, on the other hand, is heartbroken because of this. While Bob feels safe and secure, Susan makes herself a plan to take revenge and pick some plants. And we surely know she's going to kill him. Why else should we go gardening in these clothes? Bob is now celebrating the successful elimination of Dylan, probably because he was sick of hearing Dylan's complaints. Assuming it is not his first drink, he is also drunk. In the background, another woman, we call her Lindsay, hands down a note to a gentleman. If we zoom in, we can clearly see what she wrote. If we combine what we know and what we see, it is clear that the drinks of Bob were poisoned. So, bye Bob, you'll be missed. I will remember you. The two guys enjoying the living room while Bob absolutely stacked himself at the bar are then pretty upset about the sudden death. Best way to deal with this, of course, kill the woman delivering the note. Why? Sam, this wonderful bearded man, witnesses this atrocity through the keyhole of the room next door. Keith, in turn, notices this and observes the whole scenery in a relaxed fashion. Keith runs after Sam and identifies him by his cylinder. In the same picture, we can already see Keith's murder weapon, who then stabs poor Sam with a spear. Two women, one of them is Susan, the other might be called Barbara, discover the dead body of Sam with his cylinder lying next to him. And for fucking no reason, Barbara decides to take Susan's life by butchering her with a hatchet. The logical conclusion now is that Barbara, Keith, and the last of the bunch, I'll call him John, get on a ship. They take the minibar with them because it's a booze cruise. And while Keith and John are at loggerheads because they are arguing about the lady's allegiance, Barbara is drinking unsuspectingly from the minibar. Bam! Dead from Susan's poison, who somehow takes indirect revenge on Barbara. Keith and John plunge into the ocean and kill each other. The end. So if we take the ribbon and connect all the pins in order to the story that I just told you, we'll get this. And we know that we need to use all the elements on the card, and we haven't used the last piece of information, which is the post-its. And that is quite confusing because I don't count this as a post-it. But it appears to be a post-it, so let's just count it in. And we get 3 letters, and I just leave it up to you to identify them yourself. And I sincerely hope this is correct because I did a lot of work on this and it appears to be the right solution, but I don't know where to place it for the final address. And I already talked to some other detectives and they were telling me it will become clearer as soon as you get deeper into the text. And an update on this, I'm still working on the text and I will share some additional videos on the text sites, and I think we're gonna do some example pages, for example, to kind of get a feeling for the references, etc. But that's it for today's video. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, share the video and comment what you think this belongs to. And last but not least, we've reached 100 subscribers. I'm very thankful and I really appreciate your support. And I hope we're gonna grow eventually, and sometime we will reach 1000 subscribers, because you need to have a goal for a channel. If you want to support me further, just click on the next video, watch it, and enjoy. Bye.